Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today, you guys. I am back today. Not only with more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I am back with the last episode of season 1 of this arc. We are wrapping a lot up today, you guys. I'm here for it. I'm excited. But I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea where we're going with this, and I'm a little scared. So we will see. But yeah, last time was phenomenal. I had so much fun with the episode. It was I have fun, but I'm also like a little scarred for life by some of the things. If you know, you know. If you watch my reaction, you know. But I will briefly get into that before we jump into this one today. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. That means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. So let's do a quick recap. Cars turned into this quote-unquote perfect being, which, yeah, no. First of all, no, it's not. There's always a way. But turned into this being that, you know, has invincibility, has the ability to kind of like manipulate creatures and like enhance their natural predatory and defensive skills for his own, as we saw with the feathers and with whatever the heck happened with the squirrel. I don't even want to talk about the squirrel. I want to think about the squirrel. I hope that one's going in the vault. It's going in the vault. It's getting locked up, and I'm throwing away the key because... no. But yeah, guys. So we had Cars basically just like become this godlike creature. And Jojo thinking fast like he always does. First he's like, run! And whenever Jojo says run, it's like funny, but at the same time, like he has a purpose for it. We saw that earlier in the arc, that like he told Smokey, okay, let's run, but he was really like drawing away at that time. Straight Zone, this time it was Cars. And he made it to a plane and that was pretty fast thinking. Stroheim did show up and pulled some pretty incredible feats to save Jojo, which, I mean, wow. I don't know if they can rebuild all that or what, but I thought he took some damage. He took some serious damage, but it looks like they're both okay. Cars looked like he was melting, so I'm hoping that's the end of it. Maybe this will just be a fun epilogue. This one's called the Ascendant one. So, that doesn't sound promising. It doesn't sound promising for this being the end of Cars, but I could be totally wrong. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, guys. I mean, if we did it, then we did it. Awesome. If we didn't, then I really don't know where we're going with this. I had this horrible, horrible theory that, like, because the last few episodes I've been like, but if we're going to follow, like, another descendant, we need to have another descendant. But what if they did something where, like, this was the end, and then they fast forward, like, 5 years, and then Jojo gets killed? You know what I mean? Like, I won't put anything past them at this point. It's really, like, a no-holds-barred kind of situation here when it comes to, like, what they're willing to do, you know, to make something work on this show. And there's something kind of refreshing about that. There's like zero plot armor anymore. I would say the closest thing we have to plot armor now is just the fact that we know there needs to be another Jojo. And I mean, even that, like, it wouldn't shock me if, for the shock effect, they took out Joseph and, like, it turns out there was some cousin that nobody ever knew about. You know, like, I just want to put anything. I don't trust anything on this show anymore. Like, there's no trust. But I am excited to see how it's going to turn out. And I don't know. I just, you know what? It's just one of those things where you're just along for the ride. So I briefly said this at the end of my last reaction. I don't know where to watch Jojo next. I'm guessing it's on Crunchyroll, but you guys had mentioned like there's some issues with the subtitles in terms of them having to change names and other things. I don't know how like pronounced or profound that will be and how much it impacts the story. If it's like what we've seen with like Santana and Sanfiento, I think I can live with that, with you guys just kind of like telling me on the side like, hey, it was actually supposed to be this. If it's worse than that, I will look for somewhere else to watch it. I just don't know where that is. So if you could give me some ideas, you know, preferably something of the legal sort, like a Blu-ray or something like that. I just, like I said, I don't really know like what I'm looking for, and I don't want to look too hard into anything for like the next season because I don't want to get accidentally spoiled. So all right, guys, housekeeping done, recap done. What do you say we go ahead and we jump right in to the last episode of this arc of this season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Let's do this. Was this Cars? Oh. It sure looked that way. Ah. He's looking pretty melty, you guys. He's looking melty. Oh no. Oh no. I freaking knew it. No, not like a crab. It's not enough. Yes, yes. Yay! Please don't come out. Please. No. Oh, good. It's him laughing. It's him laughing. Oh, it's kind of an evil laugh there, JoJo baby. Oh no. See, this is why we never evil laugh. Oh! No! How? No, you son of a gun. No. How? Oh, God. Oh, he looks like a Cyberman from... Whoa! I have no idea. He evolved. A bit of the shell. Oh, a bit of the shell was on land. Is that what it was? The hair, though. So... Oh my God, JoJo's bleeding out of his arm, meanwhile. Second layer. Second layer. Bubbles. So that it wasn't touching. They were like vampires. Yep. Oh, they were, but then, and messed it all up. Gotcha. So they used to probably like feed on animals and stuff. Now, okay. Which is what he's right on track to do. Yeah, there was like inner conflict for probably like the first time. They seemed like okay with their lives. They didn't seem like they wanted to rule. They had animals to feed off of, and so were Wamu and AC/DC the only ones who survived? Or did he like... Whoa. Okay. I wonder if the two babies were... What? What? It's like what their wounds look like. Did he use, he can use Hammond? Oh no. This is like straight though from heck. Because he could use Hammond and the vampire powers. Oh, awesome. Great. Guys, I don't even know. No. It can't end this way. It cannot. Even if it's gonna... No, it can't. It can't end this way. It cannot end this way. I bet Lisa's gonna jump in there. How much do you want to bet? No. It's not. Hammond, he's putting something together. The stone! Oh! The stone! The stone! You're a genius! If you sent Hammond into the stone, but it makes sense that it might work. Because... Ah! Yes! Because it can help them or destroy them. So if it could destroy the Pillar Men, then it has to have something that... Why would it be left with people with Hammond? Oh my lord. The song now! Here we go. Jojo! And it was enough. It was enough. I don't even know if that's true, but I'm so happy it's working out. But instead, that's where I thought we were going at first. Yeah! No. No. You can... Nope. Guys! How, though? He's in space now. Of course he's floating around in space. And of course he's alive. But if he gets further away from Earth, will he lose the powers? Maybe. It seems like he's... Oh, watch the next one be about they find him in space. So he's like a Pillar Man again. He's like a pillar in space. Oh, so he was alive. That's pretty messed up. He just... Oh, wow. He was still alive in there. Guys, no way! Oh, he was so young. Oh, God. Oh, and you know what? Erina doesn't deserve to go through this again. Oh, my God, is it? Hey, Granny. Please tell me it is. He's gonna sneak up on her. Yeah, she's gonna slap you. Oh, my God. He wasn't dead! He was like, what happened? Somebody say something! Yes! Guess what, honey? This is your funeral. Uh-huh. Hold on now. What'd I say? How long have you been back? Okay. And vanished for 2 weeks. Okay. Honey, did you forget? Did you think I'm gonna have Jojo all to myself and I will just go ahead and not say anything? Oh no! Yes! Thank you. Thank you. Oh, nice! Hey, welcome! Oh, wow. Okay. She's a teacher. Cool. Oh. Erina, you lived a really good life. And look, I think they have kids. Thank you. They both contributed so much. Oh. He lived a long time. He was married to his work. Good for you, Smokey! That's freaking awesome! Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. It looked like there were kids around. Hey, 1987! Whoa! Wow! What was that for? That's what it was for. Wow. Okay, so I'm guessing this is older. Okay, wow. So they had a daughter who married someone in Japan. Oh, he's got his Walkman. He's like, I'm guessing. Oh no. Don't tell me we got. Oh no. What? What? Who? What? Who? Who are you? What? What's going on? A treasure chest, you say? The first thing I thought was, oh my god, it's the coffin. And like Dio made it back or something. But Erina took the coffin back with it, so that couldn't be. So I don't know what it is. It looked like it did not look like it looked like an actual treasure chest. So was that at the end? Was that the new? Oh, it already put me on to something else. All right, I don't even know if I'm not even sure if let me check something really quick because it's not looking like the other seasons are on Crunchyroll. I could be right. No, it does not look that way. So maybe that's why I have to wait. Part 2. Okay, this is what it says. Phantom Blood. Part 2, Battle Tendency first half. Oh, this is re-edited. Never mind. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, it is. It is. It's all on there. Okay, guys. So, Stardust Crusaders, I knew was one of the names of one of the arcs. Now, before I get into my recap and my thoughts on that episode, because the whole thing was just like, oh my god, so good. It was so good. I'm so happy there was a happy ending. I think Jojo does not necessarily need to be so mean to Japanese people. I don't know, like, clearly he's got some stuff going on there, but wow, just chill, please. But it was a happy ending. And I just can't tell you how grateful I am for that, because they faked me out like 2 or 3 times with thinking that it wouldn't be. Okay. I'm going to put this out there. I think Stardust, maybe we're going to take Jojo to space. Because I think they left themselves wide open there for Cars to be able to come back. I think that's begging for a sequel. I don't know if that was the new... I don't know who that was that we saw at the end. If that was new Jojo, or if that was somebody else, or... I don't know. I do not know, but I guess we'll find out. So we did a time jump of... Was it like another... It was about another 50 years. So he would have been like about 70? That sounds about right. All right, guys, let me just tell you how I felt about this whole thing, because I knew when Cars came back, I'm like, I had a feeling he'd be back, but I knew when he came back, it can't end like this, because you can say one thing about the Joestar men. Do they have short lifespans? In some cases, yes. Thankfully here, that was not the case, which I'm just like, oh my lord, I'm so happy about. I guess you could say Jonathan's dad didn't die young. I mean, he wasn't like super young. He was probably like, what, 50s or... He was probably like 50s or 60s. But I mean, that's still really young to die, but, you know. What was I saying? Oh, I'm like, can't go out like this. Can't go out like this, because they don't go out without doing something first. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if he's going to go out, he's at least going to go out after he has taken care of Cars. Now, when he sends Cars to space, which, by the way, was horrifying to think that he's, like, in there and he's, like, all crystallized and everything. Really cool effect. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. But when he starts crashing, I'm like, oh God, I'm proving my own point. Like, are they actually going to kill him? But then I'm like, there's a million ways he could have survived that. Like, compared to other stuff on the show that people survive all the time. Jonathan, I get. I mean, it's pretty tough to survive an explosion. Like, super head-on, spot-on explosion. But there's like a million ways you could have survived that. So when they flash a text on the screen, but it's just like what they did with Jonathan, I'm like, oh my God. They've done it. I don't know how, but they've done it. Like, what did he... I'm expecting them to tell me that, they had a sample of Jojo's, and that's how we're going to get the next time. I don't even know anymore. I'm not going to pretend that I could predict anything. But yeah. So, when they're all at the funeral, and I see somebody get out of there, I'm like, okay, here we go. He's going to crash his own funeral, and it's going to be a big, goofy scene, and it was amazing. I'm so glad that Lisa told him, and that they could, like, that is exactly what I would have wanted for all of them. Like, they all led out pretty good lives. I mean, Erina and Speedwagon lived to be in their 80s. Erina did a lot of good. Speedwagon did a whole lot of good. And they all seem to go on. And like, so they didn't say Lisa. I think Lisa might still be alive, possibly. Jojo's age, the fact that he does, I don't know if he looks like he looks still pretty ripped for a 70-year-old, but, would that suggest maybe that he has not been using Hammond the way that like Lisa did to preserve youth? I don't know. Maybe they just considered the whole thing all behind them and just, maybe Lisa did the same and just started aging from that. I don't know. Maybe they'll get into it in the next one. But that just makes me so happy that like they really were all surrounded by family and lived good, long, happy lives. It's like all you could want for somebody. And after all Erina had been through and Speedwagon had been through, watching Erina at the funeral, I'm like, this is too much heartache for like one life. Just don't do this. So I was really, really happy when, of course, Jojo shows up in his goofy way. He's so wonderful. And Stroheim got taken out. But, I'd say the rest of them lived pretty good lives. And Smokey became a mayor, first black mayor of Georgia. That's so stinking cool. I'm like, I can't even tell you. And, it seems like we've all stayed pretty close, I mean, maybe not physically close because we know that, it would seem that their family now lives in Tokyo, which is pretty, oh my God, the fact that we're going to be like, it's so funny because the story originated from Japan. So it's not like there's no like influence of anything Japanese, but after spending all this time in like Britain and America, I'm like, oh my God, yay, Japan! So that will be fun. So we're gonna have a Tokyo centered adventure, bizarre adventure, no doubt, next time. So guys, I can't even tell. I feel like I just found out that like, and as weird as this show is, as crazy as this show is, I really truly do love the characters so much, and they're what makes it for me. And to know that they ended up all right just makes it made my day. It just really made my day. I don't mean to be like silly about it. I know it's kind of half serious and half almost like over the top comedy kind of show, but that really just does make my day to know that they all turned out okay. So all right. So next time we get to meet the grandson, I'm assuming. We don't really know. It seems like, are we kind of skipping generations? Because that's kind of what it seems like. So we're not going to do anything with the daughters, or maybe we will. I don't know. Is there a light novel or something referring to that? I don't know. I don't know if the Joestar women have quite the same curse upon them as the men do. I would assume it was any descendant, but, okay. There's treasure chest. There's a grandson. There's Tokyo. You guys sign me the heck up. And also while you're signing me up, let me know where I can watch. Because I don't know. All right, guys. I loved it. I'm so happy with how that... I'm just so happy with how that ended. Okay. Next time, Stardust Crusaders. Let's go. Should I do a JoJo pose to take us out? You can't really see. I'm not going to stand up to do it. I'm still not going to be. If I have to like go back there to be in frame, I'm not doing that. So, all right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching along with me today. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to join me next time for a brand new adventure. And we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.